crossing the Honduran border, and as we approached the border, we were met by probably 10 fixers. Now, what is a fixer? Well, when you cross a border, it's very complicated. So they have guys that will, they call themselves fixers, and they fix all your paperwork and kind of expedite the process of getting across the border. And it's not free. You get charged for it, and the price is negotiable. So you talk about it first, how much you're going to pay them, and then after they get you through, then you go ahead and pay them off.
Approximately how much does a fixer cost in US dollars? What's the range?
Maybe let's say $20. You know, I might be an average. And if you're a real professional, a seasoned traveler, you probably wouldn't need a fixer. If you spoke good Spanish, you probably wouldn't need one at all. But for somebody like me that had never been through Central America before, a fixer was the best way to go. Pay the money. And basically what they would do is sometimes is if there was a real long line with maybe 100 people in the line waiting to get across the border and standing in line for to see somebody to show them their passport, what they would do is they would take you and physically march you up to the head of the line, and you would be standing there in front of everybody that you that had been there for probably hours. One border, I think, was the Honduran border. It took us 6 hours to get through, and then another border, it was 4 hours, so it was very complicated, and I didn't like it. It wasn't anything fun to look forward to, because during this time, you got the bikes in the parking lot out there and just a ton of people trying to rip you off and sell you things. And so that was the nice thing about having 3 team members, is one person would stay with the bikes while the other 2 went through the process. We had some friends there that were going to language school. And language school basically is, there's a lot of language schools in Antigua, and this is for people that generally, well, it's a place where you can go and stay with the family. They will teach you Spanish, and you pay a fee. So they give you a place to stay, and then they teach you the language also, and you eat with them and everything else. Generally, you know, there's some variations. Well, anyway, we went and met these people that were there, and they had some friends, or some friends of a friend, that had a location, extra space in their garage that were able to park the bikes at. And I don't recall paying anything. I don't think there was a fee. I think we probably did give them some money. I don't know how much, maybe $20. You know, it's hard to say, hard to remember. But the bikes were safe and everything. And you can see where they were parked at there is, you know, it's surrounded by brick walls and everything, so we never had a problem. If I remember correctly, I think Tom was in the lead. We were leaving this place where we had the bikes parked. The roads were pretty congested, a lot of cobblestone, and all the roads, there's a lot of roads aren't even. There's nothing level. So it's hard to get a good foothold sometimes, and it'll surprise you. Well, anyway, Tom left first, and we're going through kind of a narrow gate, and then I left, and I was watching for Lynn behind me, and I seen her depart the gate and then stop right in the middle. And I thought, well, she was waiting for traffic. And anyway, I kept waiting. I looked back and I thought, well, there's some clear spots and she's not leaving yet. So after maybe 10 minutes of waiting, I got off my bike and walked back to see what the deal was. And she had hit the door and got her bike stuck. Or I guess hit the gate door and got her bike stuck. So I got on the bike for her and rode it out.
I'd like you to finish this operation.
Okay, how
Stand
far?
down. You got it?
Wait, move your foot. Okay, we're gonna have to back up.
Let me get
Put it
off
in
the
neutral.
damn thing. Can I get off of it?
No, put it in neutral.
I can't put it in neutral. Your hand's there. It's stuck. Let me get off of it.
Okay.
Is the kickstand down now?
No, I can't get it down.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't back up. I couldn't go forward. Turn it. Ah!
Hey, Tom, you gotta come back and help me put the... No? Come on. Yeah.
Cuidado.
Yeah.
No, Alfred, I got you. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I know he's helping us. Tom's on his way.
What?
Tom is on his way.
Where? Here?
Yeah. How did you do that?
I just went, it fell over.